I don't know what birth feels like, and I bet it was amazing, but this was really close. And I remember the feeling like it was yesterday.
Hoda Kotb cried while sharing about the moment she found out she was going to be a mom. The 58-year-old Today Show co-host made an appearance on the most recent podcast episode of Just Be with Bethenny Frankel, and she revealed how she came to want to adopt.
I remembered never saying out loud that I wanted kids, never, because it was too late. So for girls who it's too late for, you don't say it. Because if you say it, you're expressing something that you're never going to get. It's like saying, I'm going to be an astronaut. It's like it's never going to happen. And I still remember this day like it was yesterday. I was walking through the Hamptons with my friend Jen, and she just casually said, well, we never wanted kids. And I stopped and I looked at her and I go, I actually did. And she goes, you never said that. And I said, because it can't be. So I've just said it. And I couldn't believe I said it out loud. And all of a sudden, when you say something out loud,
you put it into the universe. You put it out there.
And then everywhere I looked, I saw a sign that it was possible.
Hoda explained that shortly after realizing that it would never be too late for her, she kept seeing signs that reassured her that being a mom could still be in the cards.
I saw an interview that Sandra Bullock did. She was like, oh, when I was, 50, I decided I was going to, I was like, you can do that? Look at that. And then I saw this scene. This was a horrible scene. It was from like Syria or some war-torn area. And there was a little boy, and I still remember him. He was like dust covered, and he was all by himself. And I was like, maybe there's a kid who needs me. Like, I thought that too. And I was like, I saw that kid and I was like, that child, I don't know if it's possible. And then all of a sudden I just kept everything. It's like when you want to buy a red car and all you see are red cars. It's like, that's all I could see. And so.
Well, then you kick in. Then you're good at that. Now you can, once you had a problem to solve, that's not the problem. Just accepting that you wanted to do it.
And I still remember the moment because I filled out all the paperwork and did all the stuff that you do. And then they're like, okay, maybe a year, maybe 6 months, maybe 5 years. Good luck. Bye.
She then became very emotional when reminiscing on the moment she found out her daughter was, quote, here.
And I remember like it was yesterday. I was sitting there and I was doing some phone call with some nutritionist about something. And I just remember it was just, babbling on and on. And my phone beeped and I looked at it and it was a text. And it said Ashley. And Ashley was the lady from my adoption agency. And she said, if I ever text you, you need to call me back immediately.
I have the chills right now. I
saw her name. I hung up the phone. I took a yellow pad out. I looked at the clock and I wrote 11:55.
Oh my God.
I said, this is the moment everything changes. I knew it.
Oh my God.
And so I took a deep breath. I dialed the number. I said, Ashley, and she said 2 words to me. She said, she's here.
I can't even believe
I know.
this.
I was weeping, and I thought to myself, in that moment, she's here. I don't know what birth feels like, and I bet it was amazing, but this was really close. And I remember the feeling like it was yesterday.
Oh, I love you. Oh my God, I really feel you, like on my bones. Because it was also a release for you.
Yeah.
It was allowed.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so it happened. Anyway, but to understand that, so it's sort of like, it reminded me that if you ever have a dream or whatever it is, maybe it's not for a kid, maybe it's for something else, but it's like, whisper it, even in the mirror by yourself. It doesn't matter where you do it, to a friend, somebody or nobody, or to yourself. But once it's out, it's out.
Hoda is now mom to 2 daughters, 6-year-old Haley and 3-year-old Hope, and she frequently shares glimpses at their fun family life on social media. Last month, the journalist shared a carousel of photos to her Instagram featuring her daughters in honor of Mother's Day, writing alongside the sweet post, "Happy Mother's Day. Hopi and Haley, you made me what I had always dreamed of becoming, a mother. And to my mom, nothing was even possible without your love. XOXO." Last year, Hoda spoke to Access Hollywood about her and her girls' fun daily routines after she gets home from working at the Today Show.
there's a lot of dancing in your house.
Yeah, my kids, I can't believe, first of all, it's still not lost on me that I get to do this. So when we're out of here, which is usually around 2, we can go and pick them up from school. And we have like our tradition at home before bed. Let me tell you, my schedule is dinner at 5, bath 6, lights out 6:30. No, the lights are off.
How do you do the lights out?
We do.
Because it's so hard.
And you know why? Because it's lights out for me
Yes.
Oh, right.
at 7:30.
But some kids don't care when the
No,
mother has to go to
but we
bed.
do. And
Exactly.
But by the way, every single day we've been doing it. But our little ritual before we go up is we crank up loud Lizzo's Juice on a speaker. We march the halls of our apartment up and down. The kids call it our family tradition, which is the weirdest.
Best thing
but
ever.
It's just so fun. It's like the littlest things are just a blast.
I need you to come to Casa Lopez and straighten out the Lopez kids.
What time do they go to bed?
Oh my God, they're like little party animals.
How they come alive?
I get like 10 o'clock or something.
no,
No, I aim for like 8, but by the time they actually go, it's like, oh my
You know
God.
what? Actually, Mario, I feel you.
You feel me, right?
9 o'clock. They were
9?
still home when I got home last night.
Oh.
Hey guys, when you have teenagers, let's talk about some real problems. Bedtime is the least of my worries.
Exactly.
I miss those days, tucking in their pajamas real tight, the way they
they love
smelled,
that.
and
Oh.
what book you're gonna read. Yeah.
Yes.